I'm going to show you how you can use branching in Microsoft Forms. Branching is where you can dictate what responses go to what questions. This is very useful if you have a question and say a response doesn't need the next direct question. So, for example, we have a book survey up here and it asks us if we use an ebook reader. Now, the following question says, how often do you use it? But if you don't have one, the following question is irrelevant to you. And this is where you can use branching. So anyone who responds with no skips this question. So if we click on do you use an ebook reader and go to the three dot menu, and then we click on it and go to add branching. Now what this does is it brings up the branching options. Now, you can either let it go to the next question or you can specify the actual question you want. So if we click on next against the yes response, we can say go to question 2, question 3, the end of the form, or next. So here we can click question 2, which helps it directly link to the following question. Now, if someone selects no, we want them to go and move to question 3, so we can just click on question 3. In this following question, you can then click on it and it will allow you to change the go-tos. So here you can either manually select the question or you can keep it as next. In this case, we can keep it as next, which is fine. And then question 3 is the last question of our survey. So if we click next, it will just show the end of the form. But if we want to, we can just click end of form once a user clicks on the yes or the no, for example. But for questions 3's yes response, we're just going to leave it as next for the moment. And then we're going to click back and this takes us back into our survey. Now we can test this response by going into preview, which is now here in Microsoft Forms. And you can have a look at your survey and how it will show on the computer or on mobile devices. Now, as you see, we're only shown the first question. And if we click yes, we have an ebook reader, we get all the following questions. So we get question 2, how often do you use it? Weekly, yes, and then can submit my response. Now, if we go back and we come back here, let's just click this, got it. As we know, there's a response because we've just submitted one. Let's say we want to add a fourth question. Now we can click add new question or question suggestion. We're just going to choose one of these. Let's say please rate your overall experience with us and click add selected. And we want only if those who have responded yes to this question to get the fourth and final question. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on question 4 and click on the 3 dots and click add branching again. Now if we go back to question 3, we left this as next if you remember. So let's click on next and the drop down appears and click on question 4. So now if we go back and we do preview again, let's say yes, seasonal, and then if we click yes, we now get that question 4. Whereas if I click no, for example, we now lose that question 2. If I click no again, we lose the question 4. But as you see, Microsoft Forms has now put question 1 as question 1, our original question 3 as question 2. And if I click yes again, that question 3 now shows as question 3 again. But if I just click on no, we can even submit this and we get our response.